Hey guys, welcome to Just Digital People's Questions, Wings and Things, Season 2 in Melbourne. Today I've got Adam Schwab with me, who is the co-founder and CEO of Luxury Escapes. Welcome, mate.
Thanks for having me, mate.
You looking forward to this?
Not really. Well, there we go. Yeah.
I've heard that one of your friends has been on before and said good things.
I think Benny copes with hot sauce better than I do. So
yeah, well,
looking ominously at that.
He was good. I think I poured too much on there, but so basically what we do, pour it on, have a dip, be as brave as you want.
Yeah, I want to be very brave. Very minimal braveness.
And then towards the end, what we can do is we'll get a bit more brave as it and kick it up a bit.
You might.
So have a little nibble, and we'll kick on in.
Jesus. That's the least up.
Yeah, that's the least up. We've got a lot more to go.
Like me.
Right, let's get me as well, to be fair. So, question number one, if you're ready for it. You've had an interesting background, started out in law, within mergers and acquisitions, and then obviously are an investor and mentor across multiple businesses, and obviously the co-founder of Luxury Escapes. So, how did that, I suppose, background lead you into that CEO and co-founder role?
Hard to concentrate. So me and Jez, my co-founder, I was a lawyer, he was a banker. We started our first business, which was a backpacker apartment business, so nothing digital at all. Moved into a corporate apartments business, dabbled in some other stuff. We wanted something more scalable, so we stumbled across food taking a menu log Uber Eats style business. Started that, went to a Groupon style business, realised travel was the best part of it, and just kept growing the travel business. So it was really a trial. We pivoted, trial and error, and realised we found the space that we had the most upside, most scalable, international perspective, all that kind of stuff. Yeah,
nice. Good answer. Under the heat. How do you find the first one? At least you do it once, and that's it. And then I've got to do it, I think, 9 more times after this. And we'll kick on. So this next one is obviously kicks over a bit. It's called Death still, so doesn't bode well. So we'll dabble some of that there. And have a little. Probably got to be a bit more saving of them. Right, tuck on in when you get a chance. If you're ready. Yeah, the milk will help.
Yeah,
I can guarantee you that.
Right. Oh my god. The machine.
I don't feel like one. Right, question number 2. I think you touched on it a little bit there, but obviously it's such a great brand, great business. I've actually used it myself quite a few times.
Thank you.
Where did it all start, and I suppose where did that idea come from?
We actually, most businesses now, it's a pretty well-trodden path. You find a problem, you go to an incubator, you get family and friends money. In the last 5-6 years, 10 years, startups have really matured in how they start and operate. We started back in 04, 05, and 2010. None of this ecosystem existed. It was kind of just before that. So we kind of realised our problem after we started solving it. So we started a business marketing, helping small businesses market, and realised travel was better. And then we just stumbled across the realisation that we're actually solving a couple of really big problems. So we're making it really easy for customers to buy travel. So we inspire customers to travel. So 96% of our customers weren't planning on going to the hotel till we told them about it. Yeah. So we generally inspire travel at a great price with great value. And for our hotel partners, we make them lots of money. Yeah. So we really created this really great win-win, almost accidentally. We didn't know going in. We just realised we can make some money doing this. Let's keep doing it. Let's get better. There was no real strategy or business plan at the beginning of the business. This is what we want to do. We kind of just sensed here's money to be made, and we started optimising that creative idea. We've pivoted the business a couple of times since then, but ultimately we never went into it with this is what we want to get to. We sort of just went into it, this is how we can make some money, let's get better at it.
Yeah. How did you find that one?
I think that was less bad.
Yeah,
I didn't have that much. So
yeah, I think, to be fair, I think that one was less hot than the last one.
Yeah, that first one was hot.
My brain's not working, I can't even think of normal adjectives.
Yeah, I can't think that clearly, but yeah.
Right, this one again, no surprise, it's called Death again, so.
God.
This one's called Sudden, so there you go. I'll dabble a bit there for you. we'll fire into question number 3. I'm going to try and go a bit big with this one so I can practice.
I'm dabbling it. I'm still getting some heat. I'm serious.
Stings the nostrils. Right, question number 3. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, you're a mentor, investor in other startups and businesses, including, I think, not-for-profit Save the Children, which I've seen, which was cool. Oh, that come back on my head.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I suppose along your journey and seeing other businesses do it, what are the key fuck-ups that you've seen along the way, and what would you, I suppose, advise to advise?
Great question. It's actually a lot easier being on. I'm on about 4 or 5 boards, and so much easier being on someone else's board, and it's just a lot easier to see from the outside of the tin what's going wrong, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. It's a bit harder when you're, especially when you found the business, but even if you're running the business, it's just harder, which is why advisory boards can be so helpful. But I think that clearly the biggest mistake is not getting the right people. Like ultimately, as you guys know, it's when we were a bootstrap business, we pretty much still are a bootstrap business in many ways. We raised a small round last year, but that was a balance sheet, not growth. But because you're bootstrap, you tend to try and save money as much as you can, and you just don't hire the great people because you just can't afford it. So even now, we're always hitting $1 billion in turnover, yet we still probably second guess ourselves sometimes, and but it's quite clear, and expensive and best aren't always, it can be mutually exclusive to a degree, but if you price yourself out of the best people, if you don't hire the best people for that role, it's really counterproductive. You're much better having a small team of great people has always been much more effective than a really big team of average performers. So certainly the biggest mistake is not hiring the right people, and then same token is not moving the right people on when you know they're not right for the role. And this is, you're not doing, it's always hard because no one likes firing someone. I don't think anybody takes pleasure in firing somebody, but ultimately the problem is if you keep someone around who isn't performing, you're actually not doing them any favors either, because you're stunting their future development. They're probably not happy as well. They're probably stressed. So, well, it's a pretty common trait is that try and move quicker than you should. And that some of the great CEOs I know, I won't mention a name, but I've heard of a story of probably one of the best CEOs I know. CFO came to a board meeting, wasn't happy, next day was gone. He'd been there a week. Like, he moved this person on straight away. It was brutal, but it was the right thing for everyone.
Perfect. I think within, I suppose, sales and recruitment, it's always a little bit easier to see someone who is not performing because there's an actual number attached to it.
Exactly.
Whereas sometimes, reading between the lines can be hard sometimes. And
non-sales. If it's not quantity, so if you can, I can see how someone on the phone how much money that's easy. So for BDM, for sales, is it really easy? Marketing, finance, tech, it's much harder. Management's harder.
Yeah, for sure. How was that one fair?
Not too bad. I didn't pay that much, but not as much as you.
Right, we'll kick it up a notch, if you don't mind. I'm gonna dabble a little bit on yours. This one's again called Death. Right, I'm gonna put her on the edge. Right.
Look at that.
Let's have a little nibble.
We'll try that. Wipe this off.
Yeah, go for it.
That will literally kill me.
Will it?
Yeah. We'll carry me out here in a body bag, I reckon, mate. It's pretty hot.
Yeah, it's hot. I'm actually quite enjoying the taste of them these days, to be honest. But that's probably not a good thing.
You have them at home?
I don't, and I don't want them at home. Right. So, question number 4, second to last. The C word, the dreaded C word. I think everyone is fucking sick of talking about it, to be honest. But COVID, obviously, being a travel business, a luxury travel business, it must have impacted it significantly. So, I suppose, how did you guys, obviously not planning, but how did you guys pivot and then come out the other side with the success that you're having?
Yeah, COVID, I think for many businesses, but especially us, it was a blessing and a curse. The curse was obvious. We were refunding, we lost almost all revenue. We were able to bounce back pretty quickly. We were lucky enough that we sell domestically, so we sell domestic Australia, for example. So we could sell during that COVID period where other businesses probably couldn't as much, especially like a main street travel agent. We found it really hard because they didn't sell much Sydney to Melbourne, for example. They do Sydney to London. So that was helpful. And we were considering a pivot anyway, so we were becoming much more marketplace style business. We were a flash sales business. Now we're a general travel technology business. So and COVID really accelerated that. So we grew our development team, or our technology team in general, from 30 to 120, or 125 now over COVID. So we've had a significant growth, but changed the way we operate. changed a lot of what we do. So overall, it was a real blessing for us. If you look at the long term, obviously in the short term, it was really hard. It affected people significantly and everything like that. So taking the positive has made us a much stronger business, like more valuable business. But it was a couple of pretty hard years to get there.
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, I think it's really similar to us in terms of that pivot. We kind of stepped backwards to move forwards, and it was definitely a blessing to us. I think allowed us to rethink about things and really get a bit more lean before we sort of go again. That one nearly killed me, so I'm not sure how you're doing, but
whatever, that's to you.
Right, we'll move on to the final question.
Yeah.
Give us a bit of a shake.
Is this the worst, or?
Yeah, this one's pretty bad. This one's pretty bad, and that's why it's
Don't
called.
put on the nugget. Put it on the side.
This one's called Ultra. So, like, runaway nuggets.
There we go. That'll
do. Right.
I still reckon the first one was the worst. Man.
I think it's the initial. To be honest, I think it's the initial.
kick.
Holy shit! What is that?
Yeah.
And then they just kind of numb you from then on out. Right. Dip in that, and then we'll get going. That one always gets me. Right, final question with the bonus one after. Leadership. Obviously, every successful business needs good quality leaders. So, in terms of the qualities that you see good leaders having, I mean, talk us through what you would say good qualities are for a leader.
I think the qualities we look for might not be what everyone looks for. So, every business is different, and we look for a cultural fit as much as anything else. So, obviously, someone has to be smart and all that kind of stuff. So, work ethic and smart, so call it the pay to play.
Yeah.
We're looking for a cultural fit. We still consider ourselves a very entrepreneurial business. We want people who are entrepreneurs within the business. We want people who can make this quick decisions, really quick action. Not spend 4 weeks deciding on something that can take 5 minutes, which is a pretty common corporate way to think about it. We want people willing to make a mistake, own up to it, and keep moving on. We have a specific culture that obviously is relative to us. So we're looking for people who will fit that culture really well. So you got to be smart, you got to work hard. That's sort of the case everywhere. But I want someone who we love hiring people who are entrepreneurs, who have worked for entrepreneurs, who've worked in scale-ups. That's a classic case. If someone who's if you work for a business from 0 to $1 billion and you've been on that journey, you've been a really good participator there, that's a perfect person for a business like us because we're on that journey. So someone's worked at a massive bank or a massive mining company or a big global business, could be a incredible business, but it's just so different to us. Coming from that into our environment's really hard. So it's hard enough to start a new role if everything's in your favour. If you sort of layer on that extra element of difficulty, it makes it a bridge too far, we think. So we're looking for culture, that really great cultural fit for us, and obviously, can you do the job?
Right, that's all the actual dipping questions done.
We have away from the
bonus question for you. So I'm intrigued here. So obviously, luxury escapes. As the co-founder, what would your luxury escape be? Where would you like to get to? What's your dream holiday?
I've got young kids, so a lot of our holidays are sort of revolving around them. But I love skiing, so I love heli skiing, which is an amazing holiday. I also love Maldives, which is a bit of a difference between heli skiing. But if you haven't been to Maldives yet, I'm not sure if you have, but it's an absolute ripper. I love Asia as well, but Maldives is just next level. So we sell. That's every two Australians who goes to Maldives buys through Luxury Escape. So we've got a pretty good position in the Maldives market. So it is an incredible. It's the best place you ever go to. It's just,
I've
food,
seen
the water. It's one of those few places. I think anywhere you go, you see, it's not going to be as good as it looks on the picture. Maldives is actually better than it looks on the picture. It's genuinely perfect water, perfect food, perfect snorkeling, perfect scuba diving. Perfect people. There's no better place. It's not cheap, but if you can get there, if you can get there one time, it's the best place to go.
My wife's going to get excited now. I guess. No, mate, how did you find all of that?
That was good. It was good fun.
Yeah, good fun. Well,
I think that was pretty helpful for me. But,
you can take one home if you want.
I'll let that be the next guest.
No, I really appreciate you coming on.
Thank you.
And sharing your insights. Pleasure. Thanks very much. And that's a wrap. Cheers, guys.